Hello and welcome to my very first ever YouTube recipe video. So today for my very first video I am completely winging it, to be honest. So I'm going to attempt to make a banana and parsnip cake because I've heard good things about that. We're just going to wing this and see what happens. So I've started by preheating the oven to 180 and then I've just got one parsnip here which I've already cut up and roasted. This was about 100 grams of parsnip. All the details will be in a recipe underneath the table, so I'm just going to blend this up. So I'm just going to blend it until it makes a puree. Okay, so it's kind of made more of a mash than a puree, but we'll go with this. It could work, you never know. Okay, so now in a large bowl I'm going to mash 2 really ripe medium-sized bananas, just with a fork. Into that mixture I'm going to add the blended up parsnip, and 50 grams of vegetable oil. I'm also going to add just a drop of vanilla extract. It's in this bottle because it's homemade and that's the only bottle I had. It's like half a teaspoon. And then just mix that together. Make sure you break up all the little bits of parsnip. So next into that I'm going to add the sugar. In here I've just got 100 grams of caster sugar. And then I'm just going to fold in 150 grams of self-raising flour. Just give it a quick taste to see what it's like. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. So I've got a lined 8-inch cake tin here. I'll put all this in. Spray it all out. Baking pouch is getting away from me now. So now I'm just going to bake this at 180, about 15 to 20 minutes. So the cake is now out of the oven, it's just cooling on the side, and I'm going to try and make a maple glaze to go on top. This isn't going to be a super fancy, prettily decorated cake, it's very rustic. It's like a banana bread. It's made as a variation of my banana bread recipe, just with the parsnip in and slightly less oil. So yeah, I've not completely done this from scratch, but I've never put parsnip in a cake before. You may not even be able to taste it. I hope you can, otherwise. Hey, here's my banana bread recipe. So to start with I'm just going to do 3 tablespoons of icing sugar. And half a tablespoon of maple syrup. And then I'm just going to mix that together. Okay, you're going to want a full tablespoon of maple syrup. Tablespoon and a half. Okay, so this is what I want. It's like a pouring consistency. So that was 3 tablespoons of icing sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. So half the amount of maple syrup to icing sugar. Yep. Oh, the lighting's probably changed so much now. Anyway, my cake is now out of the oven. It's cooled slightly more than I would like it to. I think you still want it to be a little bit warm when you put the glaze on, but my flatmates kept coming in and out and I wasn't going to film when they were in here because they don't know I'm making YouTube videos. I've got the glaze here. I'm just going to pour it on. Nothing fancy. I think potentially if you did this straight away, it would be slightly more liquidy, which would be better. I'm going to use a palette knife to just spread it to the edges. As I said, this is going to be very rough, not very neat. This was probably the worst idea to make this for my first video. But oh well. Will hopefully taste good. And just to finish it off, I've just got a tea strainer, mini sieve, and I'm going to put a bit of cinnamon in and sort of dust it around the edges. So that is my parsnip and banana cake. Let's give it a try, right? That maple icing on top is really nice. Just get a bit of the cake. Yeah, it tastes like banana bread, but with just a slightly deeper flavour. I really know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so I probably shouldn't eat all of this. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, etc. Though I hate myself. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye!